Hey, Auntie.
How am I supposed to turn this thing? Boy, I was so done.
I was so like I'm kind of getting fed up. You know, I
But the thing about it is, I'm supposed to be doing a review tonight. Of course, I'm not going to do it because I'm on here with you. And I just pulled up to the bumper, right?
yeah,
But Daonte, you say that, I did X, Y, and Z. I didn't know this, why I didn't know that. But you was in command of your of your mind, your faculties, everything, right? So my question is, what were you thinking to even think? Why did you even consider being in that kind of relationship or going to meet them? That's why I'm asking you, where was your mindset at the time?
I,
Because if you know that this is something that you wasn't into, you made a comment and you said, that you was going to basically try to eliminate Tia. So I'm saying, what was your real mindset when you were going over there?
at that time period, I after seeing Nicolle break down like that, because before I saw her, after like when we didn't see each other for 4 months, and then we saw each other like that, I kind of was over her. I wasn't really thinking about her, but then I seen her and seen her break down like that.
But you thought that she still had you thought that she really legitimately had feelings for you, right?
And I still had a soft spot for her around that time. So
Not a soft spot. We ain't gonna talk about. We're talking about. You said that you felt like she had feelings for you, and that you were going to eliminate Tia.
at that time I did.
But what was it that Nicolle did in those 4 months where she was absent that made you think that, boo?
I have no idea. I I just was honestly real head over heels for that girl at that point in time. It ain't I don't really got no excuse. I just was so in love with her even after she did all that. I was like willing to just tolerate stuff at that time.
And so let me ask you a question, and I know you can't really do interviews and stuff like that. But let me ask you a question. When you heard them say tonight that polyamory for them meant you giving them money, what did you think?
I thought that
How
was
did that make you feel tonight?
I thought that was ridiculous. I was like, what kind of like what would I get out of that? That's the dumbest. I said she can't be that stupid. Like I ain't want to call her stupid, but I was like, did she really think I would go for that? I,
So if you showed up, then she's thinking you're gonna go for anything, though, boo.
yeah, and I
Because you
honestly,
keep showing up. You
I,
keep
I,
showing up, and I don't understand. And that's why I asked, where was your mindset? Was it?
I
I
just
mean, I know you said that you was head over heels in love with the girl, right? I hear you when you say that. Trust me, I hear you.
yeah,
But I don't understand it.
and I cared about her. Like I know I'm always using Chelsea as an excuse, but that like for real, I was like, this like deja vu for me. I don't want to. I was just like, at least I could be around and try to steer her back on the right track. Because it's as clear as day. She had been doing drugs. I didn't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying. I was like, I just don't want this to happen again. So I'm just like, let me stick around. At least I could just be friends with him. I ain't got to be with her because I wasn't even attracted to her at that point. I just cared about her. I didn't care how she looked. I just But again, had I known all that was said about me, I would have had a different attitude. I wouldn't have cared nothing about her. I wouldn't have cared nothing about her. I wish I would have known. I wish I would. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because the two of you all, both you and Tia, were like, okay, at the end of the day, it's about Nicolle,
Yeah,
and about Nicolle being happy. But Nicolle's not a baby. And so it's not like two parents coming together, to make sure that the child is okay after a divorce. You had no responsibility to take care of Nicolle. But you saw it, I think you saw it that way. And then when you got challenged by Tia, you lost control and was like, I'm a Marine and X, Y, and Z, because I'm gonna read you, right? It's coming.
Yeah.
But you came out with the man thing, and you were, in my opinion, at that point, in competition with Tia. And you let her know, I'm the man in this situation. I'm the Marine. So where did, do you understand how that looked?
I mean, that's because some stuff was cut out because I took a lot of stuff before I snapped like that. I ain't just do that right off the bat. It was a lot said that just made me. I said, all right, I'm tired
So
of this.
was it a lot said that we missed?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of frustrated. But I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I just because
When you start punching your hand into your fist into your other hand, and then you said, I'm a Marine.
yeah.
That was like, I'll beat you down.
And far,
Was Tia showing aggression and we did not see the aggression, which brought you to that level? Was that,
yeah,
you probably can't say it, but was that edited out?
this chick pretty much kept bucking up to me. Like I I was at my breaking point. I'm trying to be nice to this girl. She ain't doing nothing to correct her. She just letting it happen, and I'm just like,
Yeah, because Nicolle was correcting you, which
yeah.
let you know right then and there where the love was.
I'm like, how long am I supposed to sit here and take this? And so finally, I said, you know what? Let me tell you what's up, cause I'm a man. For real. Let me hold on. Just cause I'm nice and all this shit don't mean that I'm soft. Try me. I said, hop across that table if you want to. I don't care if you know girl. You hop up on me like you a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just. Uh,
I mean, you got to protect yourself. Is that what she was threatening? Was she threatening to hop across the table?
she
She implied it.
said, I got something for you. She did say that. I said, bring it. What you got?
Oh my God. And then Nicolle goes into the restaurant and orders a double shot of Hennessy.
Yeah.
But she looked like she on straight crack though. Her whole, like, she looked like a crack addict.
I know her. I know her hair was thin and she was slurring her words. I remember that day.
And she's so real thin.
Yeah.
And then she said, well, COVID going around. Well, at that point, she had already had COVID twice, right? She was doing what, 3 times the charm?
I I never believed that because I had COVID too, and I looked the same. And I'm just like, ain't no way that's just COVID. But I wouldn't go. I just didn't want to say it to her because I'm so nice. I just like I ain't even gonna bring it up, but I know what it is.
What have you done to change that behavior? Since your experience with her, aside from the show, what have you done to change that behavior?
Honestly, people keep on saying this. Everybody keeps saying I'm changing. Like Derek even said it. He said, "Bro, you become cold-hearted."
Okay.
A lot more. I'm still me. Like I'm still nice and humble and all that, but I'm a little more cold than I used to be. I ain't as soft-hearted. I'm kind of starting to become selfish, like putting my own me first off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit of a different person.
You
And
owe yourself that, right? You owe yourself that, and don't make an apology for that. You definitely owe yourself that, based on all of the stuff that you went through with her. Don't make somebody else pay for Nicolle, though, right? I mean, you can't
Yeah. No, no. I
make
just
another woman pay for Nicolle. But a lot of times when you go through stuff like this, you end up being a hoe. So I'm hoping you ain't got the riders on you. You know what I'm saying? And you're around here banging everything, because all that is just hurt perpetrate. I'm hurt that you are misdirecting for Nicolle onto other women. So
yeah.
make sure that you're not doing that while you trying to, you know what I'm saying, Daonte? While you trying to recover, don't hurt anybody else
That's
in the process.
that's why when if I'm not feeling somebody, like if I get involved with somebody and I sleep with them and they I had one that got real attached to me and I just wasn't ready yet and I didn't know how to tell her, and then I told her I had to be honest. I don't know how to just hide stuff. I was like, it's just.
You seem very emotional. Did this episode make you emotional?
Yeah, it made me mad. Yeah,
Yeah. You seem very emotional.
it made me mad because of what I saw, and it made me mad because of
Because you reliving it.
what wasn't shown. Yeah,
Right. And it's coming off, it's coming off unfair.
yeah. Somebody,
I am gonna read you. Um, but I think that I'll be coming from a different place. Somebody sent me right after the show, somebody sent me a DM and said, I'm Team Tia after the show. And I'm thinking to myself, how? This girl is manipulating a situation. She's basically pimping Nicolle to get money out of you. So how can you be Team Tia? You know what I'm saying? She's not doing anything but manipulating that poor little girl.
I mean, that's what she wanted. That's what she got.
So the next episode,
I don't even think I'm in that one. I ain't see me in it. But I remember
I
what.
didn't like how it was. I did not like how it was edited. I do think that it was edited unfairly, because when I saw the escalation in you, you could see it physically. You could see you shaking. You could see you trying to maintain your composure. It's very obvious, I think, from most of the people who are viewing the show, that there was a lot we did not see. It almost was like as if you went from 0 to 1,000 with no justification, no real reason for doing it.
Yeah.
And so we do, at least I do. I have enough common sense to know that something had to really push your buttons to make you act that way at that table. But I think the only thing that I would criticize and I would say is that when you made the comment, I'm a Marine, don't fuck with me, it took it to another level, because at that point it was a threat, right? Um, but I understand where you was coming from. I'm just telling you that it's probably going to look like that to a lot of people, because if I'm in an argument and a dispute with a man and he jump up in my face and say I'm a Marine, that means that he can really serious. He's threatening to do some really serious bodily harm to me if I don't put myself in check.
It's crazy because it would have been a different situation if it would have been Nicolle. I wouldn't have bucked up at Nicolle like that, because when I look at Nicolle, I see a female. When I
Right, but
I see a dude or somebody trying to be a dude. So I mean, but it's a hard situation to be in because it's a girl, but it ain't a girl. And I don't know. It's just
well,
it's a
I don't. But she's but I don't know what she identifies as. Because you got to be real careful about that kind of stuff. So I don't know what she she seemed like she identifies as a man,
Yeah.
right? Within a relationship between her and Nicolle. But
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you would have put your hand on her, she would have been a female. You
Exactly.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Viewers would have seen her as a female
Mm-hmm.
and be like, he put his hand on a woman, whether or not, she's, identifying as something else. Wait a minute, who is that talking about, let's wrap this up? Who is that?
I don't know. I ain't paying these. I see these
I
people.
better not either, because I'll go in and half.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to get on here and say something to you themselves, they can hit the button. But I just, I really saw you emotional this time. And I got a feeling that this is not the last time that we're going to see you emotional.
Unfortunately, it's only gonna get worse. Up
Yeah,
until
because she's challenging you.
yeah.
She's absolutely challenging you. And then the thing about it is y'all in competition for an alleged, a seemingly crackhead. And Nicolle unstable than a mother. I mean, I don't know what she's doing now, but she unstable than a mother.
It don't look
Like,
like
for real, Daonte.
she's doing too much better right now. Last I seen, so
Oh, you seen her? I haven't seen her. I don't follow them on Instagram or anything,
I don't
because
follow.
allegedly, according to the streets, they've been trying to steal from the daggone fans of the show.
I saw that. I don't follow her. I just anything that go on with her, somebody will DM me and show me something. So that's how I seen it because I don't follow neither one of them.
Well, we're gonna have to interview at the end of this show. Neither one of us had planned to do it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to interview at the end of this show, because we're gonna have to clear some stuff up, right? Because I was shocked that I got that DM. I usually don't get negative DMs about you at all, but to get that DM today really shocked me. And I was out in the street picking my daughter up from work. So, I was driving and, kind of listening to it at the same time, and trying to peek at it too. But when I heard you say that, I was like, God damn.
It takes a lot for me to lose my cool.
I could tell. I
I
could
just
tell,
lost.
because you always a jolly person. You ride in your car, you sing your little song, you celebrate your family.
Yeah.
You a family type of guy. You very family oriented. I love seeing you in the pictures with your father and your uncles and your cousins in Florida. You look like you was having the time of your damn life.
I was home. Yeah.
So everybody knew. And I think everybody knows. But with that's a real touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be careful about what you say and what you do as it relates to that community.
I know.
Yeah. And so I don't know, I'm hoping that you don't, people don't act all petty and stupid and
Well,
all of that stuff as a result of that.
I can tell you right now, I ain't say nothing. I don't say stuff like that. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just we just was competing basically. So I know I ain't say nothing derogatory or nothing like that.
Yeah, somebody just said he was attacked. I'm glad he pushed back against Tia's aggression. She was aggressive.
Yeah.
She was very aggressive with you. She
Yeah.
really was. I mean, every time you said something, she had something smart to say out the mouth.
Oh, it was a lot worse.
For real?
It was a lot worse.
And so
I,
let me
I,
ask you something.
I,
Were the tears that was coming from? Oh, go ahead. What was you saying?
I wasn't shaking for nothing. I wasn't shaking for nothing. I was getting hot. I was like this. If
And there
these,
was no production interference in this.
I mean, I looked over at them a few. It was one. I remember it was one time I looked over at them like, I'm trying, I'm trying,
Okay.
but they don't. They can't do nothing unless something happens. So you know, all they can do is record.
Is she? Does she have substance abuse problems, or has there been allegations that she got substance abuse problems?
And both of them do.
Because she didn't seem, you know what I'm saying.
Both of them do. They do heroin or something, from what I heard.
Are you serious?
Her friend Audrey, that was on the show, they not friends no more. So she told me some stuff. Like I knew. She told me stuff I didn't know.
Who is Audrey?
She was on the. She was a girl in the hair salon with her.
Okay, okay. She was incarcerated as well.
Yeah, they fell out at some point, and Audrey started talking to me more, and she started spilling the beans, and yeah. So.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Daonte. I mean, you know, only thing you can do is you know, I was criticizing you at first, and I was like, why are you coming out here every week? You know, when I interviewed Derek, I asked Derek the same thing, but I think that if this is going to get escalate and it's going to get worse, then it's going to be best for you to come out here every week and at least give you a say.
I just do this to interact with people. They like talking to me and getting my opinion on stuff.
And
So.
the ladies love to stay in your DMs.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get those every day, all day.
Yeah, they love to stay in your DMs, but again, don't displace, you know,
I mean,
any anger, anything like that.
yeah, I don't make it no better thirst trapping all the time.
Do you?
I just I like to show off my physique, man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But you know, I just look at you the same way your mother look at you and
Yeah.
be like, Lord, let me turn my face. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn your face. I see Mama was out there looking for me. She ready for that damn interview? You talked to Mama about that interview?
I think she is. I think that's why she was looking. She fussed me out about that. She fussed me out about putting that text message up on social media. I said, Mom, you got me. I said, you money and you don't even know it. You got me subscribers on my OnlyFans just because I posted that.
You lying. How many did you get?
I got 20 some odd new subscribers. I was like, you are money, Mom.
What? Okay. So you've been talking to her, right? What did you promise Mama? You told Mama you would get her something or do something for her if she interviewed with me. What'd you tell Mama?
I don't want to tell her business like that.
I'm ready to interview with Mama while the iron is still hot. I think people, are we going to see Mama anymore? You ain't got to tell us how we're going to see, but are we seeing Mama anymore?
I'm gonna see her and Derek together.
Okay. I see he in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, he went to the Wizards game.
And what made him come up for a Wizard game?
He got these we veterans, so he get these like veteran tickets and they
Yeah.
so he said it's the NBA game, so I'm taking my wife and my daughter, so that's what he had.
That's so nice. I saw the outfit that he had on. He was looking real slick.
Clean.
Yeah, he was.
I got to post you, bro.
So he decided that he's not going to show a picture of his wife because I've never seen his wife.
He got pictures of her on his Facebook and his Instagram, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm not on that. But at the end of the season, Daonte, we're gonna interview with each other. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
You make sure you let them know that Auntie wants to talk with you. If that's what you got to do, you let me know.
Yeah.
So that we can talk and have a real conversation. Derek is supposed to come back too, and I'm hoping your mom is ready.
I'm gonna get her to come.
Yeah, you get her to come. How
Yeah.
much longer you gonna be out here? Because it seems like the ladies want me to get the fuck up off of here so they can flirt with you and wink their eyes and put their breasts in their big, fluffy, plump ass lips and all of that kind of stuff out here, you know, looking a real hookerish and stuff like that.
I'm gonna let a few more on before I get off. So.
Okay, boo. All right. You know I love you, Daonte.
Oh, you too, Auntie.
All right, boo. And now how the fuck I get off of here?
I'll get y'all.
Okay, boo.
Damn, that was damn. That was nice. That was nice. You know, it's always the ones that care about you can tell when you. She could tell I was upset.